Hi, I'm Samantha Bautista from 9D, otherwise known as Jean, and in this video that's currently being presented on the big screen right now, I will be showing you how the process is of making a robot, along with 3D printing. Let's get into it. And this is where the magic happens. These machines are what allow us to materialize the concepts we have in our head. Whatever you want. Toys, products, everyday objects. Anything that can make your life a little bit more convenient, you can make it here. And here we have the model of robot that we will be constructing today. But first, of course, we have to 3D print it. Now you might be wondering, but Jean, how are we supposed to 3D print our parts? You don't know how to do that. Well, first of all, you of course have to get your model. You could make it on Blender, you could grab it from a pre-made website, or you could use something like Tinkercad if you want to be more simplistic. And then next up, you get yourself a slicer like Bamboo Studio, which slices your model into layers so that your 3D printer can properly print it. Now when you're all done with that, you can move on to the real stuff with your machine. First off, you need filament. What's filament, you ask? It's a type of plastic that the machine uses for you to print your things into existence. It gets melted in the nozzle and then shaped into whatever you want. Now you can see here when the machine starts to actually print it, you can see that it's slowly printing it layer by layer. That's just how your models get built into reality. Most of the time these will have little structures that hold it up, especially when your model has floating parts. So after 3D printing our parts, we now have them out here. This is the chassis, otherwise known as the body, and is what will be storing all of the components. This is our brain. These are our motors, the wheels, the front wheels, and so on and so forth. So this is our body. You see these slots here? These are where the motors go. And these motors are what are going to make the back wheels of this car move. And we can start adding our front wheels. Using this. And the fan. Now, by this point, we would be gluing our E-set, or our brain, onto here. However, this isn't exactly the most modern model we have. However, if we did have that modern model, this would be our final product. And that's how all these little trinkets and thingamabobs have come to existence, through 3D printing.